What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamara Genesis Dan.
Hey.
And today we're on The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 6, Guns for Hire. They sent Bo-Katan to reunite the rest of the houses and try to get them on board with the rest of the Mandalorians. They said that Bo-Katan walks both ways. So basically we're accepting the other ways of the other Mandalorians. But the issue comes in at the end is somebody broke out Moff Gideon and are using Mandalorian Beskar. But then again, we do know Beskar was out there. Like, anybody could have it. But it's, associated with the Mandalorian. So it's got the New Republic thinking Mandalorians are involved. And they could be. There could be a house that aligned, with Moff Gideon. Because there was some that were loyal to the Empire back in the Rebellion days. So we don't know until we know. So we're going to jump into this and find out. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. I never even heard of that. These are the people who tried to capture Grogu way back in Season 2. They were like pirate people. Boat pirates or whatever. Why is one of them in a pod?
That's the leader.
Hail, Imperial friends. We are a peaceful foreign freighter making our way to do business in the Mid-Rim. And we're unaware of any local warlords that required payment.
I am not a criminal.
Of course not. I intended no disrespect. Basic is not my native tongue. I meant to say that we were not aware of the majestic Imperial presence in this sector, and we will gladly hire your protection.
We are not Imperial either.
They just hijacked an Imperial ship.
We are Mandalorian. And sadly, you're too late to hire us. You see, we've been commissioned to track you down, Captain Shuggoth.
Yep, these are Bo-Katan's friends.
This is an act of war.
War? We're privateers. Individuals for hire. The price is high, but we are very good at what we do. You see, we were already hired by a certain Mon Calamari viceroy who has reason to believe
I like they're saying that they're not
absconded with her son.
It's a lie. We finally have peace with the Calamari. Why would I jeopardize peace and prosperity? We have all suffered too much from war.
Well, I didn't say anything about war. I know it was for love. But my job is not to judge, but simply to complete the tasks for which we were hired.
No! I won't go. I won't go. We love each other.
Sorry, I've got to bring you back home to your folks. After that, you can do whatever you want. Okay, let's make this quick. We've got a contract waiting for us on Vizier 15.
He was supposed to marry somebody else on the planet.
I can't go back to that.
He loves her, so they ran
Don't
away.
make us damage your girlfriend's pretty little ship. Captain, please.
Or that his species just don't want him with her.
You have to go with them.
No, I love you.
Please go. I can't destroy everything I've built for a childish fling. We knew fate was not on our side.
Who cares about fate? I love you.
And I will always love you.
Come with us, Prince.
You can do this. I'll see you again.
It's a long ride home.
I thought Mandalorians were honorable.
We are, kid. All it takes is a few credits.
At least they didn't kill everybody, because they really could have. Look at
There we
Grogu.
That's quite a fleet.
It took me a long time to assemble it. Most of it was captured from the Empire.
Could come in real handy taking back Mandalore.
Axe Woves is their leader now. It's going to take some convincing to get them to join us.
I wonder what they're here for.
This planet isn't on the New Republic registry, so I'd guess it's an independent world that hired them for protection.
Can imagine wolves will be happy to see you.
Yeah. I'll land outside the fleet's perimeter. It's probably best if we go on foot.
Welcome to Vizier 15, the Outer Rim's only remaining direct democracy. You've been assigned a docking slip. You will be guided on the assigned path. Engaging automated guidance.
They can just hijack our ship like that?
What happened?
They've taken control of the ship.
That's cool.
I guess we're going for a ride.
Welcome to Plazier 15. Please proceed to your Hyperloop pod.
Hyperloop?
I thought you had to lay down.
This place is fancy.
Bring us to the bay closest to the Mandalorian fleet.
As per Article 9 of the Coruscant Accords, permission must be granted from High Senate for access to self-defense forces in the peacekeeping zone. Do you grant permission to scan your chain code?
Chain code.
Din Djarin and Bo-Katan Kryze. Your presence has been requested by the leadership of the planetary democracy.
I'm afraid we have more pressing matters. Perhaps at a later time.
Please do not attempt to leave the vehicle. This is not a
don't care.
request.
This is really nice.
It is really
I
nice.
would want to live there.
I've never been here before. Have you?
I haven't even heard of it. Do you think we're gonna have to blast our way out of here?
I hope not.
Find out.
They're very high tech. And they're probably listening to what you're saying.
Most definitely.
I mean, they hijacked your ship, so you probably wouldn't even be able to escape. But I wouldn't mess with these folks.
I don't know.
They're very well put together.
It's so classy. It's like when you're not one big building in a city, and it's just all
Join
glass,
us!
30
Come!
floors.
It's a party! Come! Everyone, special guests!
I mean,
Mandalorian!
they seem nice.
I hope you like secretions. Let's address the
Hey, that's that frog
elephant in the
lady.
room. I was
Probably not
once
the same one, but their species
a
was
facilities
on the
planning
verge of
officer
extinction.
during
How
the
many
war.
of them could there
And
be?
thanks to the new Republic
that?
Amnesty
Is that
Program,
Lizzo?
I was able to help rebuild Plaza
Okay.
15.
It is.
You were Imperial?
My husband came here as part of his rehabilitation. He oversaw the rebuilding of this planet on which my family served as nobility since it was originally settled, and we fell in love.
We fell in love. We fell in love.
Could I perhaps hold the baby?
He doesn't take kindly to strangers.
Yeah, you do when you're food involved.
And the Mandalorian privateer warships docked in your fields?
Oh, we hire them for protection. Our charter forbids us from having a military because of my husband's imperial past.
But because of this, all of our resources go to growth and the people.
I'd like to speak to these privateers.
That can be arranged. There's
However,
just one condition.
We have a problem.
Yes.
A droid problem.
What kind of droid problem?
Malfunction.
A coordinated
We
malfunction.
think the planet's imperial droids were reprogrammed for peace.
I personally oversaw the program. I can assure you they were completely rehabilitated for peaceful purposes exclusively.
We thought.
They were, Mother. I personally oversaw the program.
What kind of malfunction?
I mean, nothing too serious at first. Unexpected power cycles, deleted task stacks,
And then it got
good.
worse.
She got a
traffic
holographic.
accidents, heavy equipment
Whatever
failures
that
leading
is.
to injury.
Cute.
Assault.
Assault?
It's like that. one
Respectfully,
Barbie
what does this
episode, I
have to
think
do
it's-
with us?
Our constables are ill-equipped to confront battle droids.
Battle droids?
Former battle droids. They've been rehabilitated for civic duty.
We thought.
They were.
Obviously not.
The Mandalorian garrison outside your city walls can make quick work of your battle droids.
That's just it. Our charter forbids any standing army from entering our city. Our constables aren't even allowed to carry blasters.
But you allowed us to be armed?
your
Exactly.
guess.
The people have
There's a
voted we are
loophole.
a pluralistic society. You are Mandalorians. Weaponry and armor are intrinsic to your culture, are they not?
They are.
You see where we're going here?
Loophole.
You want us to eliminate your droid problem?
Exactly.
I would hope that this excursion would be viewed as an act of diplomacy between our two planets. In fact, Plazier 15 would formally recognize Mandalore as a sovereign system and petition the new Republic to recognize it as such.
The mercenary captain, Axe Woves, indicated that he split from you because you had designs on ruling Mandalore once again.
Those plans have been abandoned.
The offer stands nonetheless.
What do you think?
You had me at battle droids.
He's always down to fight.
These droids were all reprogrammed to serve as a community from the stockpile of captured Imperial robotics scheduled to be scrapped at Carthage.
It must be our system that takes control
None others.
of electronic devices. Like how y'all took control of our ship.
This is just a small collection of malfunctions and our security cameras.
Turn them off. Why not turn them all off? Who's in charge of that?
I am. There's a fail-safe cutoff switch built into the system. The citizens voted against any interruption in droid services. They can't live without it.
And why is that?
The citizens are no longer required to work. They can spend their days engaging in
Yeah, I would love to live here.
arts and participating in our direct democracy.
That would be so
If we
fun.
shut down the droids, our citizens wouldn't know how to.
But I can see why that's an issue. Not knowing how to do that for yourself.
There used to be farmers.
I am Bo-Katan Kryze. Which one of you is in charge?
Oh, they're the same species as what's it called in the first
We
season.
were sent on behalf of the Duchess and
I have
Captain Bombardier to help you with your droid problem.
I am Mandalorian Din Djarin, friend of Ugnaught Kuiil.
Quill.
You will answer our questions and help us with our task. I have spoken.
I have spoken.
Thank you for your hospitality and for sharing your table with us. We were engaged to hunt down and eliminate the malfunctioning droids.
There are no such droids.
You may not have heard the news down here, but your droids are wreaking havoc in the world above.
There is not much of which we are not aware. These halls are the central nervous system of the city. I assure you, the droids are not malfunctioning.
Citizens have been harmed by these malfunctioning machines.
This is not the case. I have spoken.
We're not in any way suggesting that your work is to blame. The stories of Ugnaughts' skill with smithing droids are legendary. We know that Ugnaughts are considered the hardest working species in the galaxy. We will investigate the dangerous incidents. We would appreciate your help.
They're saying it's not their problem or their fault, but something is causing this.
Here are the locations of the droids you seek.
Thank you. We are in your debt. I have spoken.
I have spoken.
What was that?
I've spent time with Ugnaughts. There's a particular way to communicate with them. Accusing their work of malfunctioning is an insult. Now, they've indicated that there's a likelihood that the next event will be at the loading docks.
How sure are they?
Hard to tell.
I haven't seen battle droids since the Clone Wars.
I have.
Love the Clone Wars.
Any of them look suspicious?
Oh, this is a restricted area. You are to vacate immediately.
We have a few questions.
We needed the battle droids
back.
back.
To investigate the droid malfunctions.
Yes, I saw the report. Rest assured, I've had the entire line of loaders undergo maintenance protocols. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why is that?
Well, as a precaution. Their base function was warfare.
I thought they were just checked out.
They were. What are you doing?
Then this shouldn't faze them.
Sir?
He's trying to see which one acts out
Excuse me.
when disrupted.
Excuse me, sir?
That's normal task. Ooh! Like that one. That's a rogue one.
Recertified, huh?
You should have left them alone.
He's a battle droid advocate. Dang! I've never seen them act like this.
I feel bad for it.
There might be somebody inside it controlling it.
No, I really feel bad, guys. First of all, look at the whole turning. It's acting like a human. It's like,
That's why I'm saying I've never seen them act like this. This place is so beautiful.
They don't work. They just do whatever they want. They need to check that.
I agree. Nice. Not the little police box. Not this is a crime scene.
This is a crime scene.
The holographic tape. Love it.
The resistor.
Sounds like a droid bar.
How foolish of a criminal.
Literally.
But not all criminals are good criminals.
I love it. I wouldn't live there, first of all. It's just not enough nature for me.
No, it wouldn't be. Well, Well, I think if you go to a certain area,
But I need a little bit more.
I don't need nature. I don't like bugs.
Me either. That's why there will be droids that kill all the bugs.
I doubt it.
I don't think they get many of our kind here.
Can I help you?
There has been a string of malfunctions that all point to this oil can.
You can check my registry. We are in full compliance with planetary biological.
If you don't start answering questions, I'll yank your memory circuit and dissect it back at the lab. You're wasting your time. You can't reason with droids.
Their behavior is programmed. All they do is reason.
They're also programmed not to harm organics. How's that going?
Look, you are not helping. Just because the malfunctioning droids happen to visit here doesn't mean that this one is in on it.
Sure.
I want to help.
You want me to pull your hearing sensors too?
We are worried that if these horrible incidents continue, we will be replaced.
By what?
Humans. Most of us have been refurbished and reprogrammed. The New Republic would send them to scrap. But here on Plaisir, they are given a second chance. Human life is so short. They don't ask that much of us. Organics created us. It's the least we can do.
Love the droids. They're so pure. We would be nowhere in these wars
Do
without
you
our
have a
droids.
record of what each of the suspects ordered?
That is not how it works here. There is no selection of beverages as with organics. Here, droids are served nepenthe. It is a viscous lubricant that protects against mechanical wear while delivering program-refreshing subparticles.
So Nepenthe reprograms the droids that drink here?
It patches the programming as the commands of the mainframe change. It seems the malfunctioning droids all imbibed from the same batch of nepenthe.
These are the remains of the latest malfunctioning droid. The particles are definitely present.
What are the chances that they're still active?
High. Very high. Who put this kind of weapon on that? This must be for surgery. Like laser surgery.
They're still active.
They're actually nanodroids.
How did nanodroids get into the nepenthe?
What's that?
The striations? Just an aberration in the metal. Probably malleability limitations at this scale.
No. It's writing.
It's a chain code.
If it has a chain code, then we should be able to determine its point of origin.
They were originally manufactured by the Techno Union. Been in cold storage for ages. Chain title says it didn't arrive on Plaisir through droid acquisitions. They were requisitioned by the security office.
Is that unusual?
It's illegal. There's no record of this transaction on the government registry. These droids were ordered by an individual.
Is there a name?
Our head of security, Commissioner Hellgate.
Well, back to where we started.
Commissioner, we have some questions for you.
Sorry, I have to check the data farm for anomalies.
We know about the Nepenthe and the nanodroids.
They didn't malfunction. You programmed them to disrupt an attack.
You're coming with us.
Everyone freeze! If I trigger this failsafe, it will convert the planet's docile workforce back into battle droids and
Why?
unleash them upon the unsuspecting citizens of Plaisir. Don't make me do it.
Y'all know how to quick draw. Y'all
There's
can
no way out.
shoot before his old butt. Click that button.
Give up? I never give up.
Why would you
I
want to do that on
didn't
this
give
peaceful
up to
planet?
the corrupt republic. I didn't give up to the empire. And I won't give up to you.
You're a separatist.
Separatist is a pejorative term. I support democracy. Count Dooku was a visionary. He was cut short in his prime by the Jedi and forces.
There we go. That's why I said we should do it quickly. While he monologuing.
Oh, yeah, girls are doing my hair.
Oh.
He made her win because he eating.
What are you doing with Commissioner Hellgate?
We found the cause of your malfunctions.
Despicable.
Is unrecognizable since he arrived.
I had a feeling you hated me.
I'm disappointed in you, Commissioner. You served my family well. But Captain Bombardier is the love of my life. And I know his heart is true. Is there no room for a little bit of forgiveness in a galaxy so vast?
I am sorry to have disappointed you, my lady. Perhaps someday I can earn such forgiveness.
As for now, you must live in exile on the moon of Paraquat. Lady Bo-Katan Kryze and Din Djarin of Concordia, I grant you audience with our deployment of Mandalorian privateers. I also give to you both our highest honor, the key to Plaisir.
We get the key to the city.
They just had it at hand.
They were gonna reward them. They planned it.
Yeah.
You will always be welcome in our domed paradise.
This is going a long way into,
And to this little one,
making our rounds,
I
making peace
grant
with
knighthood.
worlds.
You are now a knight of the ancient order of independent regencies.
Look
Go
at
in
Grogu.
peace, brave travelers, until our paths meet again.
We're leveling up in the world.
Milady.
Uniting with other planets, you know, doing some diplomacy stuff. Solving issues in our space
Aw.
adventures.
I would just absolutely die if Grogu didn't win.
Have you come back to join the mercenaries?
Absolutely not.
I've come to reclaim my fleet.
It's no longer your fleet, is it? I'm now in command and grown quite fond of it.
Then I challenge you. One warrior to another.
Not the
you
Mandalorian
accept my
Olympic
challenge?
Games. What's gonna happen here? I'm excited. Music seems fun.
I do.
Ooh.
Ooh, he didn't do that.
She's a warrior, shoot. But he gonna cheat. Damn.
Oh no, I did not that accurate. It was a good fight though. I ate.
Dang, not the uppercut. Oh, friendly fire. That jetpack launching is something different. Yeah. Nice. That was a good recovery.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot about her shield. I was quick thinking. Would have melted her face.
You'll never be the true leader of all people. You won't even take the dark saber from him. He's the one you should be challenging.
Enough Mandalorian blood has been spilled by your own hands.
She takes that as a yield.
Mandalorians are stronger together.
A misguided zealot possesses the blade. One, I might add, who has not one drop of Mandalorian blood in his veins.
Din Djarin took the creed and chose to walk the way, just as our ancestors did. He is every bit the Mandalorian that they were, certainly as much as any of us.
But according
the
to
way.
our ways, the ruler of Mandalore must possess the dark saber.
Then she shall have it. This belongs to you.
It's not a gift to be given, no matter how well intended.
It's not a gift.
He's about to challenge her.
While exploring Mandalore, I was captured, and this blade was taken from me. Bo-Katan rescued me and slayed my captor. She defeated the enemy that defeated me. Would this blade then not belong to her?
But isn't it in his grasp now? No, because it has to be one to the other. It doesn't matter if he just...
Would it not belong to her?
It would.
Like the music.
That was a good way to do this because that way they don't have to fight. Because I did not want to see them at odds.
I return this blade to its rightful owner.
We got to do it in front of everybody. Light it up. This is the way. Finally, we're getting
Very
somewhere.
nice episode. I really enjoyed it. Wrapped up a lot in just one episode. Getting there. Well, the backstory of the merchandise service. I can't say the word. The story about how they got to them, and then actually finding them. That's 4 things in one. So that's really good.
We did a lot. We went on a whole adventure, solved a problem for this planet, made diplomatic,
Hey,
you know,
where you going?
we made some diplomatic moves. We got an alliance. They said that they would talk to the New Republic about bringing Mandalorian to the fold, because the biggest plan right now is to take back Mandalore. So it's good that we're on Navarre, right?
Yeah.
And you know, that's all good and well, but that's not their permanent home. That's more of a place to go now. And we need to get back Mandalore. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take numbers. So Bo-Katan bringing these groups of people together with the Darksaber, because this is what they respect. This is their way. That will work. That will work. And then she, you know, she has the respect for the people who follow the way. So that's good. So now we just got to keep working our way around these other houses. There's still going to be a troublesome one. I think the ones that are aligned with Moff Gideon, if that's true, they're going to probably be the most difficult. But we got to keep making our rounds. They seem to have some good numbers here, some good firepower. This plan is going to have to hire some new protections, some new privateers, because we need them back with us. So this should be interesting. And even if we did take back Mandalore, if some of the other houses I feel like wanted to relocate to some of these other places that they're aligned with, I feel like that would be allowed too.
Yeah, so like if something were to attack Mandalore, there's another
fleet that can come from the outside and attack.
Right.
That way we're not all, you know, on the planet when it's being attacked.
Exactly.
But they may want to reclaim their old territory. We don't know. However they want to do it.
I feel like they would.
Yeah, I feel like however they do it is fine. But either way, we have these other planets as our allies.
Mm-hmm. Even though Navarre don't got nothing but no defense.
I mean, they're peaceful places to go, just to chill, that are safe, that welcome Mandalorians, that aren't gonna, you don't got to worry about somebody shooting you in the back.
Yeah, and they have good names as well.
Exactly, the people respect them, and that's the thing. They can be almost their own galactic protection force in those areas that they're aligned with on those planets. They can all help each other out. Say they, you know, once they take back their planet, they have to rebuild, and they're gonna need resources. Grief has resources. He has, you know, contractors that brings them supplies, and, you know, they who help promote trade and stuff like that. They can set up a system so that everybody's getting what they need. We can help protect these planets. We can get, you know, our economy start building back up. Like, it's all going to be a process. None of this is going to be quick or easy, because their world is literally destroyed and you know, and crumbles. So we can have all the weaponry we want, but we still need to be able to, you know, rebuild things. And Grief built a city up from the ground. Look at what this other planet that we're on now has built. Like, we need stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this is going to go a long way. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. I really am. I can't wait to see maybe season 4 or 5, a fully rebuilt Mandalore. And I think it's going to be great. I love what they're doing here. I love having Bo-Katan. I hope she stays for a very long time, if not as a series regular. I love her and Din, you know, working together. Not to say that she needs to be on the screen all the time. You know, this is still The Mandalorian. But, you know, when she's ruler, you know, Din will continue to go on his adventures, but we can always check in with her. We'll always be working with her. I think it's just going to be really good. I think it's going to be fun. We still got Moff Gideon out there, so that's, you know, something we got to deal with. So I think we got 2 or 3 more episodes left of this season. I think they're all 8 episodes, so probably 2. So I'm excited to see how they wrap this up, but I definitely think come season 4, you know, we're going to get some stuff with Mandalore, like being partially rebuilt or whatever, the whole process. They may do like a time skip or something. And of course, we got to get back to Grogu and his training, and I love watching that journey, and we got to find his peoples. I just feel like he should know his heritage, and we as fans need to know about Yoda's folks. So... but that's all I got, though. So with that all being said, you guys, thank you guys for watching. And of course, you want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, Patreon for more reacts.
And we'll see you guys for more of The Mandalorian.